So real quick, I'm Brad Alkazin. I'm from San Diego, California. Long story, I graduated high school playing basketball. My dream, we were number one in the state my senior year. My whole dream as an athlete to play in college. I was in a bad car accident in Myrtle Beach at a family reunion. So I didn't end up playing for UC San Diego that year, and I graduated after graduating. And that dream went out the window. And then basically that year after school, I didn't go to college that year. I didn't play basketball. I started my own little business selling flat screen TVs. When they first came out, they were like 10 grand. And I basically had a relationship with this guy that ran a company where I could get him wholesale. So I had a business license, resale permit. We would sell your dad a flat screen. I'd save him money off Best Buy, installed it to the speakers in the ceiling. And basically I approached realtors. I didn't have any money to advertise. I didn't have a storefront. You know, I had no marketing experience. I'm sitting at home, I'm like, how can I get people to hear about my shit? So I basically go Google realtors in Carlsbad where I live. I'm like, what's up, Mike? Hey, I want to meet with you for lunch. I want to tell you how I can save you. You just sold her a nice condo or a nice home. Well, hey, if you can refer me to get them a flat screen or a surround system, I'll save them money off Best Buy because, dude, people were pulling out seconds on their mortgage on their home to do this. So my point is I'd save them money off Best Buy. We would install it, service it, and make it look good, make you look good. And every time you give me a job, I'll get you $1,000. I made $108,000 on the books my first year out of high school doing that. Long story, I've always wanted to own my own business, be successful. I got out of that 4 years ago in '08 when fucking Costco started selling everything. Costco, they sell everything, damn it. Costco, what happened was, for real, it's funny, but remember when they were like 10 G's, 50-inch plasmas? Go to Walmart tonight, dude, they're $1,000. There's no money in that anymore. So Walmart and the internet and Costco started selling them. You know, Walmart will beat any price, all that shit, comparing, and now that price got driven down, price matching, common basic marketing or business 101. And obviously in the economy, I don't think any of our parents are going to go drop 10 G's on a home theater system, not right now. So I had to make a change. So '04 to '08, I basically did the TV business. I gave up college basketball, never went to college, not one day. Since '08, I've gotten a little over 120 people on this personally, on Vima and on Verve. And it sounds like a lot. You're here tonight, you try it, and you're like, dude, that's a lot of people. I don't know if I can do that. Yo, that's not even that's not one every week. It's actually, I did the math, it's not one person every 43 days. So if you thought about that logically, 10, 15 hours a week of doing something like this, one every 43 days over 5 years, now coming down to year 6, half of my people are product users, and 20 or so is the reason I have over 15,000 orders now, although over 5 years doing this on my group, my left and right. This is my left side, just to be visually correct. Last year I made $484,000, and 6 months ago I hit a level called Royal, which by the title of Vima is $1 million a year. You guys, my checks have been around 25 to 30,000 per week, and I'll show you. And I'm not here to talk about my income, and I hope I'm not going to be. Hope you don't take that the wrong way. I'm not that kind of person. But my point is, I hopefully show you the big picture of what we could do. This is not a get rich quick. Nobody will have 50 or 100 orders under them tomorrow. Okay. Some people do it very quick, maybe 30, 60 days. It took me 8 months. My point is, it's not an overnight get rich quick. There is no instant gratification in this. But if you open a restaurant, you think you're going to instantly start making thousands of dollars right off the bat? No. My point is, if you open a restaurant, let's say Buffalo Wild Wings, I guarantee you a Subway franchise is $250,000. At that point, and you're telling me you want to go party tonight, dude, we got to get there in the morning. We got to hire these guys, fire them, they're dicking around. We got a leak in the ceiling, we got to order food, we got issues. You guys, the accounting, you have overhead, you have insurance, you have employees. My point is people put their whole lives into owning a restaurant or a small business like that, with a huge investment on the line, a loan from the bank. And my point is you're not going to just start profiting off of something like that off the bat. Yet in this, you can really make money off the beginning, right off the bat, and then you build a long-term residual income. But it's not a get rich quick, number one. Number two, you guys were open in 60 countries. So don't just think UD, because there's a lot more out there. You guys, there's 4,200 colleges in America. On an average, a very basic average of 12,000 is 50 million. 50 million people our age, you guys, that spend money on Starbucks, soda, energy drinks, and they're all going to have a tough time finding a job, maybe be buried in student loans, and they're going to feel stuck. That's why we're doing this. And lastly, I'll clarify this so you know, and you can do your own research if you want, but it is not a pyramid scheme, and I'll explain the difference. First of all, a pyramid scheme is straight illegal. So if you read about that, or a Ponzi scheme, if we were a pyramid Ponzi scheme, last year we did 96 million of Vima and Verve in sales of product. So you're telling me we're a $100 million company, we got an A+ on the Better Business Bureau, but you're telling me $100 million companies are roaming around. No way, dude, at $100 million we'd be shut down. The government would have came in, and shut down the corporate office. We'd have a big old issue, obviously, and this would not be going on. At my income, I'd have a big problem. Number one, so at a pyramid scheme being illegal, $100 million would be shut down. Number two, I don't see a guy like Dr. Oz recommending Verve on his show. Go to droz.com, search bar Verve, protein punch for the day is your result that comes up. You hit it and there's a video and you hit play and it's a video of the show of the day and you'll see Verve 3 cans on the table when he talks about it. That dude's not going to talk about our product if we're in a legal business. And now you're going to tell me that the Phoenix Suns, as Verve is their official drink, and the Charlotte Bobcats are recommending a product or partnered with us and we are a pyramid scheme. They would never do that. That would be a very awkward and weird thing to see that the Phoenix Suns are involved in a pyramid scheme. That would never happen. But it's something, you guys, does not involve a tangible product or a commodity. So meaning, yeah, so Luke got on board and he spent money but receives nothing. He got me signed up, I spent money, I received nothing. I got you on board, you signed on, spent money, got nothing. You got him, all the way down the room, and boom, you're last, dude. You spent money, you got him on board, and he doesn't receive anything. To me, that's a money game. That's what a money game would look like. Does that make sense? Or like a pyramid scheme, or what many people would associate a Ponzi scheme. A lot of those things are like $2,000 and you make $1,500 getting me on board. That's not how this works. If I order a case of Verve from you, you make 10 bucks. If I got 2, you'd make 20. Now many of us have got a silver pack because why? It sets you up for success. A silver pack, you'd make 100. So when people order product just to use, whether it's Vima or Verve or this new body meal replacement weight loss shake, it's pretty badass. You make 10, 20, 100 when people get started. Not a lot of money. It'll help you, pay for some stuff, and then from that point, the reason many of us have got a silver pack, it sets you up to succeed. Here's why. It gives you Verve discounted. You get like 7 cases of product at a discounted rate, so you can get, check this out, man, check this out. And then we can start telling the story and letting them hear about what we're doing. If you have 1 case, you're going to drink most, you're going to run out. It's going to be hard to get people to try it and like it if you don't have any product. Number 2, you have 2 cases of it, you have some to drink, some to pass out. But the people that have a silver pack typically have the most success. And here's the catch to that. You get what we call the frenzy bonus. The frenzy bonus says if I got a silver pack and I got 3 friends on in 1 week, I'd make $700 bucks. Okay, so you get a silver pack and you got 3 friends on board in 1 week, you make $700. You actually can do that twice a week, get 6 people in 1 week. It has to be within the week period that we have, and we go week to week in the business, and you make $1,400. You guys, I have high schoolers, college people that are basically getting a silver pack and doing that, and their first check, $1,400. You can do that every week, so you can make some really good money there. Getting friends at other colleges started. You could break open a whole new school. And remember the left and the right, 10 orders, 55, 110. That's your monthly income. And you track that, you guys, all the way down to where he's excited to break a 6-figure income in the next 30 days. So you want to know how big some of these companies really get? Some of you ladies know about Avon. Avon's been around for years. It's like 40-something years old. Great company. I have nothing negative to say about it. Mom and women do it. It's mostly lotion products. Avon last year did $11 billion. So for some of you guys, that's bigger than the NFL, that's bigger than Major League Baseball, and that's bigger than the NBA. That's kind of crazy. You guys look at Herbalife. You ever heard of Herbalife? David Beckham, it's on his jersey. I told this guy, I'm like, look, dude, put beers and video games down, and let's make money. But Herbalife is the same shit, but capsule vitamins. Dude, imagine if I was in here trying to tell you guys about capsule vitamins. I think everybody would have been gone by now. But my point is Herbalife last year did almost $6 billion in sales. Same thing, capsule vitamins. Mary Kay is huge. Yes, these concepts get big, and I've never seen one that gets young people our age excited, or we're making the kind of money that is happening right here tonight with a product that I think fits us perfect. About Vima. Vima is the title of the company. It's actually on the can. It's actually a liquid vitamin. It's our main product. It's a 32-ounce bottle and a little travel size. And that came out in 2005. It was actually what I was introduced to initially. I first was taking Vima. And it's basically an acronym. Vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, aloe. Pretty easy. I didn't go to college, I don't have a degree, but vitamins A through E, 65 plant source minerals. If you read about mineral deficiency, that's a big thing people lack in their diet, especially athletes. I read a lot about that. I had signed with UC San Diego. Mangosteen is a fruit from Asia high in antioxidants, helps with joint pain and inflammation. A lot of research behind that, studied online. Aloe vera and decaffeinated green tea. So Vima, 32-ounce bottle, travel size. Parents take it. That's how I built my business for the first 4 years, off of parents. Because why? People would take this as a liquid vitamin supplement, and it's basically a great replacement for Centrum or One A Day. But the results people got with Vima were unreal. People's blood pressure dropped 50, 100 points. Cholesterol dropping 50, 100 points. Irritable bowel, chronic fatigue, all these health problems because we eat shit food. This guy eats, what is that spot? Wawa all the time. And I'm like, dude, you keep eating that, you're going to have high cholesterol. You're going to have health problems. Yeah, we don't have that in San Diego. So our main product, the owner, BK, realizes that we're not going to go spend $60 a month on a liquid vitamin. It's not going to happen for our age group. So he got creative and put 2 ounces of Vima in Verve. So when you drink a Verve, you're drinking the Vima supplement, the liquid vitamin supplement, but it has a little guarana natural caffeine, 80 milligrams. I think coffee is like 200. A little bit of taurine, that's the energy blend, and then purified water. So it doesn't make you all wiry and jittery, you don't crash. And you guys, people like it. People love it. They love the taste. People like how they feel. People really have an emotional attachment to it that you don't know about Verve because it's not a store product. Think about it, you guys. If Verve was in retail, if this was a store product, why would I get it from you? See, why would you get it from a friend if you could buy it on your way to class? So logically here, guys, if Verve was in retail, it would defeat or kill the whole business for us, number one. Number two, as a consumer, I wouldn't buy that shit anyway. I don't know what that is, man. You know, if I go to the store, I buy the same Smart Water, I buy the same gum, the same chips. You girls are not going to use a hair product on your hair that you don't know what it is. But if your girlfriend calls you like, girl, this stuff's the shit, you need to try this, you'd be the first one tomorrow to the store at CVS to pick it up. So my point in that, and as an example, it's the direct contact. That's what you get credit for. Yet we do that every day. Yo, did you see 007 in the movie? It's awesome, bro. Go check that out. Now, if you go see that movie on my suggestion or on my recommendation, I don't get credit for that. But we do that every day, whether it's the jacket you're wearing, the shoes you wear, the party you're going to Friday night, what fraternity you choose, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing every time. So it's that direct contact. That's what we get credit for, but yet you get credit for getting someone in the business or on the product, and yet whatever they do as well, which is neat in this kind of business, which you maybe have never experienced before, because it promotes team building, where you have to help the people in your group grow, or you won't grow. If you don't know much about the product, that's not your role. You're not here trying to give a product orientation. If you don't know how the business works, you can't explain it to somebody, you're going to sound like a dummy, so don't do it. Let us help you talk to that guy. Called leverage. It's called third-party credibility. If you haven't made a dime, why are you trying to tell this guy about an opportunity you can make money with and you haven't made any money? So leverage the people that are working with you. Why? If you're in my team, you affect me. If you grow, I grow. 50 million young people out there. You guys are looking for a way out. Yeah, I mean, I had my highest week last week with 54,000, and then with our quarterly bonus this week, and it's kind of crazy. We added it on the plane here today, but basically I made 104,000 in 2 weeks. And I'm not here, but don't get it fooled, because there's a lot of dynamics to why that happens. Look, I fell in love with the product. I don't care what you tell me. I believe in this shit wholeheartedly. Number two, I fell in love with the numbers. I saw that and I said, I'm going to do that. That's my goal, and I'm going to work backwards. I have an athlete mentality that I'm going to hit that goal. I saw the numbers. I followed the steps. And here's how it works. This is how easy it is. You sit with us. You take your computer. You draw up a Facebook, a list, like your Facebook, friend list. A list off Facebook in your phone book. Step one. Number two, we're going to teach people or teach you how to invite. If you learn how to invite this guy or approach it right, I'm sure he's down to hear about it. If not, he's going to brush you off. I got really good at inviting, and I got good at doing an event, what we're doing right now. I got good at inviting people that I knew, friends from basketball, their parents who I got on the Vima product, my buddies from college. And it's funny because I didn't enroll anybody here, but the point is I got that one guy on board who got his friend in Ohio, who got Alex Morton at ASU, who was the first kid I ever really did this with at a college, ASU. And that kid in now a year and a half hit ambassador 2 months ago, which is about 5 G's a week. He's turned this to a $250,000 income in a year and a half. So the next step would be try it out. There is no sign-up fee. There's no kit to buy. There's no membership fee. There's no bullshit. All you do is you order product, like you'd order on Amazon.com. It's like $75-80 with shipping, roughly. It's like $2.80 a can. You order the product, whether one case, two, or the silver pack. If it's something you want to get started in the business, I recommend that. So the frenzy bonus. So we can help you make $700 this week, or even $1,400. So you order your product, you get your website up, it's free. It's a month-to-month program. Then we go to work.